Well, I ordered a lot of colostrum from Sovereign Labs because it started found out that it was very effective for me. There's my little kitty cat, Rocky. um, he's always in some video. One of my guys is, but I've still been going to the gym now. I've been working out 3 hours a day, probably for about 8-9 days now, and I don't feel bad. Even if I'm doing some kind of work during the day and I'm physically active during the day, I'm still going to the gym for 3 hours. I'm not exactly sure what's in the colostrum that's allowing me to do this, but I have heard that there's a lot of there's a big boost in athletic performance. A lot of people have been taking this that are into physical activity, going to the gym, and it could be that the bovine hormone growth factor, I guess you would call it. The two hormones that excuse me, I'm stumbling on my words here. I think it's IGF, growth factor 1 and growth factor 2. They're natural. They're not synthetic. A lot of times when you take people, you hear about people taking human growth hormone, it's actually synthetic. This is natural. It's from the cow. It's bovine, but it's bioidentical to the human type. So that could be a major factor too. But it may also be the fact that it contains natural antibiotics, which work different from the pharmaceutical types, because the pharmaceutical types of antibiotics will destroy your gut flora. That really takes out all the microbes. And this actually builds up the good microbes, the good bioflora in the gut. And at the same time, even besides being antibiotic, it's antiviral. Really is nothing that can stop a virus that we have in a pharmaceutical lab. Not that much. But colostrum does have strong antiviral capabilities. And there are things in us all the time that our immune system is fighting. Another thing, this can actually help the body raise the GC-MAF, which is the vitamin D binding protein activating factor, which turns on the immune system, or turns on the macrophages, which viruses and cancers produce Nagalese, which turns off the immune system, which allows the viruses and cancers to spread. If you have a good immune system, you're never going to really have a problem. This can help really turn on and boost your immune system too. But there seems to be a lot of performance attributes to this, because I've never was able to work out at the gym this many days in a row, and I've kept increasing my workouts. I was doing a half hour a day, but I said, well, I went 7 days a week. Then I started doing an hour a day, and I started doing an hour and a half. I was doing 2 hours. Now I'm doing 3 hours a day like I used to some years ago. And I'm thinking it has to be this. So I ordered 4 bags. It's cheaper. It's not cheap to buy a large bulk at once, a large amount of this at once, but when you're buying it at a discount per gram, though, because if you bought 1 bag of this, it's like, I think it's $99. And if you buy 4 bags, it's $339. So it's 15% less. So that's a significant difference right there. So it's versus roughly $100 a bag, it's $85 a bag. And the therapeutic dose should last you, which is 2 level teaspoons a day, like two divided up doses in water. You mix it, put it in the mixer. One of these bags should last you 45 days, but I've been taking a lot more of it because it seems to be working really good. And so I got a big load of it. And I'm thinking, if it really helps me out a lot, it's well worth it. The other thing is, I seem to be eating less food anyway, so is this, it's probably very cost effective, because to me it seems to turn off your hunger too. My little guy here, he's laying on my Czechoslovakian backpack I picked up for $17. They all love these things. Canvas. Sweet little, and I'm gonna set up a little like a little shaker that I can put this stuff in. I'm going to put it on my cat food too. You know, it's my one cat. I did several videos. The little white cat. She improved dramatically with this stuff. Her fur got, you know, she had some red spots on her fur and on her skin underneath her fur. They all went away since I was giving her this. So it's amazing. It's almost like I call it a hidden secret, because I've read, I'd say since about 2000, I read a lot about alternative health, I guess you would call that, but maybe it's not an alternative. It's just natural health, ancient medicine, things that people have been doing for thousands of years. I knew they work. You know, obviously the body needs all these different nutrients. It's not just medicines that work. You need the building blocks to make you well. But I never heard of this stuff in all that time. All the readings I've done on, you know, the big book of nutritional healing, and the ultimate references, books by doctors on what various minerals and vitamins and herbs will do. I actually get the stuff from the medical doctors. A lot of this stuff isn't even on the internet. You got to really buy the books. But I've never saw anything on this, and I've got to find some more powerful research material on it. But Sovereign Labs does have quite a bit on their website, but I'd like to find a little bit more someplace, maybe a specific book, because whatever this stuff is doing, it's working. So I got, you know, a much bigger supply of it, and it says here, like, maintain a healthy stomach and GI tract, and maintain intestinal flora. So it does have things that kill microbes, but it doesn't kill your intestinal flora. It builds it up at the same time. Supports healthy immune response, increased bone and lean muscle mass. And it all saying did a little thing here. It says not I guess by the FDA or something like that. Not, in other words, not statements that are confirmed by the FDA or something like that to that effect. But I can tell you right now, this stuff must be working. And the LD stands for liposomal delivery. You want to take this on an empty stomach, and because it has to get down to the small intestines. If you take it with food, the acids in your stomach that are produced to digest the food will break this down, and it won't go into the bloodstream like you need it to do. But very powerful stuff. Growth factors, 1.5%. So I think that might have something to do with why I'm really feeling pretty strong at the gym. I think it's probably a cheap way to get the growth factors. Also, it supposedly contains some telomerase, which helps lengthen the telomeres on your individual chromosomes, which could greatly extend your life if that's the case. Right, Rocky? Well, that cat look comfortable, doesn't he? A little meow meow fur person. He was the guy, when I adopted him, nobody would adopt him because he was always hiding under the bed. Had him a few months. I used to play Tibetan healing music for him, and I gave him some lavender where he slept, just to calm him down. He was a changed cat, and that's why I called him Rocky. He's a turnaround cat. But this is the case with a lot of things. You know, music, special types of music, and nutrition can heal anything.